Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great and welcome to this new video. On Bitcoin, your daily update. The end of the week is nearing. We're now on Friday and we've had a very bullish week. I mean, in the end, we started in this range, but so far we have actually had some continuation. And I would almost say, I mean, in this video, we'll talk about everything you need to know. All right, so don't worry, we'll get to the news today, which we have a little bit later. We'll talk about fundamentals and we'll talk about what in general, looking at this price structure here, is most likely. But I do want to say, I mean, if you look at this price structure and the price action we've seen in the recent history, so let's say the last 2 weeks, it makes me very bullish. Now, some of you might remember this, but I made a video 2 weeks ago talking about why the next bull run could start. Back then the price was around 57,000, and what we saw back then, and this has a lot to do with the fundamentals, is that the dollar strength index was very bearish and actually on the verge of breaking out here, a bearish breakout, and actually turning bearish on the high time frames. And since then, that has continued to be the case. All right, we haven't really broken out yet, but we are still bearish and we are still trending down. And like I said, and I do want to remind you of this from time and time again, the last 2 times that the dollar strength index actually turned bearish on the higher time frames, so it really started trending down, we got a bull market. All right, it was the start of a bull market. And then when I look at this price action, it reminds me a lot, and for that we have to go back a bit. It reminds me a lot of the price action we had back here. All right, so this was last year October into November into December, and then we dropped down in January, and then we continued in February. Like here you also saw it just was very bullish, and there was never a big pullback. Sure, here and there we had a flush. The funding rates were also crazy. But it was just very bullish, and the price action now, I'm not telling you that we're not going to pull back at some point of time, but the price action so far is also very bullish. You get these big impulses and then the continuation. And the fundamentals are also just very bullish with that dollar strength index, but also with the S&P 500 yesterday filling the gap and then bouncing. The Nasdaq is also a bit more becoming a bit stronger, getting towards those all-time highs. So fundamentally, and then also with the US elections coming up, of course, fundamentally we're doing great. Now today we do have some news, and just in general, I do want to warn you kind of for a Friday. A Friday historically, while I change my light a little bit here, Fridays historically are quite volatile. Let me change it like this. Are quite volatile, and today we also have some news with the core PCE price index and the PCE price index. I will still keep you updated on that later today, but in general, these are inflation rate numbers, all right? So you want them to be lower than expected. If that happens, I don't see a reason why we would not continue up to that level right here at 67 and 68,000. Now, somewhere in this region, and I know that's very easy to say because it is quite a big region, I do expect resistance. I do expect some sort of a pullback, but if I'm looking at Bitcoin right now, yesterday we also gained quite a lot of volume, which in the middle of the day update yesterday I said, if we actually want to continue here, we need more volume. I do think the volume is getting towards levels here that we can actually see that spike up to that level. So for now, I'm still bullish. Short term, somewhere there, I do expect resistance. And honestly, Friday, maybe next week, Monday, those are ideal times of the week to actually get that pullback. So be prepared for that. But ultimately, looking at the markets at this point of time, fundamentally and technically, I am bullish. All right. So that also means that there's still a lot of opportunities on, well, mostly meme coins right now, but also RWA is getting a bit stronger. Solana was very strong. So enough opportunities for now. Be cautious. I'll keep you updated on this. I'll be back with another update later today, so keep your eyes open for that. For now, though, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.